Hey guys, so just another little guide video. I wanted to show the how one little change in your build, in your passive in this instance, can really change the tide of a battle. We're going to talk about what is cleanse and what is purge, and why it's important. If you see this guy right here floating around, he is has something called striking of tongues, and when impaired, he counters with a silencing effect, which will keep you from using any of your abilities and stand there like a dummy. So, and get murdered, right? So, we don't want to put anything having to do with impaired on this guy, right? We want to make sure that we're using anything but impaired. So, what I've done is I have already gone into my character screen here and to my gear management, and I have got an afflict, weaken, and hinder build that I'm going to use on this guy because he doesn't have any defense against hindering. So hindering is great when you can use it. So what I have here is a bunch of passives and a bunch of actives down below here that are all going to be proccing hinder, and they actually proc hinder, weakness, and affliction actually on pretty much every hit. I have to go into that on another video. This video is really just for what is cleanse, what is purge, how to find it, and why it's important. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and fight this guy, and I've already fought him, so I know what he's gonna do, but I'm just gonna show you here for the purposes of this video. Let's see what this guy is gonna do to me. All right, get him with affliction, weaken. And what has he done? He has, get out of that, he has got something called corrupted on me. It is really fucking me up here, okay? So, tighten him around, some more affliction on him, some more weakened on him, out of his way, and hitting him, but he is leeching the crap out of me with this corrupted effect. That corrupted effect has got me in a weakened state, and it is corrupting me, okay? So, I'll probably take this guy down, but I just want to show you for the purpose of this video what's happening here. This guy is messing me all up, alright? Nothing I can do to get rid of him. Alright, so I'm dead. So, a lot of situations like this, you go, damn, I'm dead, and there's no way I'm going to be able to kill this mob, right? Well, wrong. All we have to do, okay, in this case, is we go into our ability wheel, right? We go into our ability search, okay? We come up to the top here, and what we're looking for is a cleanse ability. So we're just type in, we type in cleanse, right? We hit enter, and here's all the different actives and passives, okay, going down the list that have something to do with cleansing. Okay, some are active, some are passives, and it all just depends. Now remember, we can use a passive from anywhere. I'm using, you know, right now I'm using elementalism and hammer, but hey, I could use this pistol passive, or I could use shotgun passive. I can use anything. So what we're looking for is some sort of a passive that will cleanse us. So we're going to narrow it down. We're going to uncheck the locked box, and there's two that are available to me right now with the ability points that I have and I have spent. And let's look at this one, exploitation. Okay, whenever you imply hindered, you also cleanse one detrimental effect from yourself. Okay, so that sounds like the ticket. That's what we need, right? We go into exploitation, and then it always comes down to equipping it, and you're always going to have to get rid of something that you like. Right now, I'm going to get rid of this dark potency down here. I really like it. Because like I said, I'm applying affliction, weakened, and hindered with every hit on these guys. But I've got to get rid of something. And so I'm going to get rid of my penetration stacking effect. Okay? So I'm just going to equip it and take away that. And we've installed this now, right? So now, whenever I apply hindered, I'm going to cleanse myself of that debuff that he was hitting me with, right? Okay, so let's it's not far. Let's ghost run right back into this place. Alright guys, we're back in the same place, going up against these mobs that like to hit us with these weakened debuffs. And this time we have this new passive here, exploitation. And we're going to see how that works. Alright, let me hit this joker, get him aggroed on me, right? Ah, he just hit me with a weakened effect. You see that weakened effect down here? Let me get out of that. And I just purged it with a hammer hit that is a debuff. Removed that weakened effect. All because we now have this exploitation. We got another guy coming up here, so let me move him around. Alright. So, see how that works? We applied that weakened effect, and we immediately removed it, whereas last time that thing was just stacking up on me. Right? So, that's how that works. I got them all messed up now, man. I'm hitting them with everything. But anyway, see, that's how that worked. That completely can change the tide of the battle. Changing one small passive can completely change the way things happen. He wasn't able to apply that weakened buff on me. This is just one little example, but there's other examples where they are really hitting you with these debuffs. And what you have to do is you need to have some sort of ability to cleanse them. I mean, if you're running with a big group, sometimes you can just power your way through this stuff. But it's nice to know the mechanics behind the game and some of the things you're trying to do. So this cleanser, well, another guy just spawned right on top of me. That cleansing ability, see, he just hit me with a weakened effect, and I'm going to purge it right now. Man, hit him with my big old axe. I purged it right away. See how that works? So, let's see if he gets me with another weak buff. That's how that works, right? You just have to know your mob, know what he's hitting you with, and how to get in. You see all the stuff I'm putting on him? I'm hitting him with afflicted, weakened, and occasional hinder. That. So, it's all about, once again, if you saw my other videos, it's all about knowing your mob and how to react and what to change. And one little small change in your passive ability can make all the difference in the world. Okay? So that's that's about cleanse. Okay? The next one I'm going to show you is going to be about using Purge. Now here's a guy who this guy is going to be putting an effect on himself that prevents me from being able to put any real damage on him. Okay? So what we're going to have to do is, unlike the cleanse ability with the last mob, on this one we're going to need to use the purge effect. So first of all, we're going to fight him without having any kind of purging abilities in my actives here. Okay? I've still got that one that you know, that will cleanse, but cleanse is not an issue with this guy. Okay? So let me just show you. Hit him now. Look what he's got built around him. This great wall of China or whatever here. Okay? And you see what's happening here? He's got this wall built around him, and I'm not able to really do any damage. He's mitigating all my damage. So, let's take forever to burn this guy down, right? So, applying all my different hindering and different abilities, you know, to this guy, and he just keeps building up this wall, making it very difficult to really do any serious damage to him. So, what we're going to do is, armor costs are getting expensive. There's no way. He's following me. Pop my little heal. Get away from this guy, okay, real quick, and get out here, get out of combat, and make a little change in our passive, okay? We want to add a passive, okay? We want to add a passive with a Purge ability. All right, so we got away from that Joker. We're going to go in here, go into our ability wheel, right? We're going to go into our search function. We're going to go up here. We're going to type in Purge, right? And we're going to look. Here's all the things that have to do with purging. And once again, remember, I can use any of these passives, even though this passive is a shotgun passive. I can use it even though I'm not using a shotgun. So that's important, right? So we look at here, and we have all these various abilities. Sometimes I'll look at them by cost. You know, see, here's the most expensive ones now at the top, and the more cheaper ones down at the bottom. Sometimes I don't have not enough ability points to get what you want, so you can look at them different ways like that. But anyway, so I'm looking for a passive, right? Let's uncheck the locked box. So now we see passives that are either I have already or I can purchase that are available. All right, and here's one called Crap Shoot. It's only 9 ability points. It comes from the shotgun class, and it gives me a 10% chance to purge the target when it's weakened. And remember, I'm applying weakened in this particular custom build that I have. We're applying weakened and we're applying hindered both. So that one would work real well. The next one we have, anytime you apply hindered, it purges a beneficial effect from the target. Okay, so either one of these we could use, but you see that little check mark? I've already purchased Crap Shoot. I don't want to spend the 12 AP needed for this one right now, so we're going to take the Crap Shoot. Okay, we're going to equip it. We're going to remove our old our other ability that we were using before. It's a cleansing ability, right? We're going to take out the cleansing ability and put in the Purge ability. Okay, see how that works? Alright, then run back in here. Alright guys, here we are. We're going to go up against this same guy, and this time, remember, now we have this new effect, this new passive ability that should cleanse that wall that he's putting around himself. I got another guy floating around here. I don't want to aggro, so let me get to it real quick. It's only got a 10% chance, but we're going to hit him as fast as we can. More hits, more chance for this thing to take effect, and let's see how it works. Okay, so we'll weaken. Hitting. Let's purge this chance. Alright, we got it. Purged it. Finally. Remember, it's only a 10% chance. That other ability would have been better, but it's worth of spending ability points right now on that. Purge it again. Shit, aggro this other motherfucker over here. Find this wall. It's a while for that one to purge, but I don't want to aggro that guy right there. Okay. Back over here. Again. There's putting up the wall again. Hit as fast as we can. Get that thing purged off of him. Alright. We got him. See, we probably would have been... Oh, nice hammer. Alright, we probably would have been better off purchasing that other ability. It would have purged immediately, whereas this one is cheaper, doesn't cost as many ability points, and it only has a 10% chance on a weakened. So remember, we had to hit him, we had to make sure he was weakened state first, and then we had to hit, try to get that that purge to take place. So anyway, that's just real quick about how your battles can be a lot easier, man, if you know your enemy and you use the search function in the ability wheel. Okay, really got to know your enemy and how to fight them, especially when you're running solo. If you're running with a group, a lot of times you can just power through this stuff and you don't really understand the mechanics that are going on. They're happening. Right now I'm in Transylvania. The game, this is the retail version, it just released 5 days ago, and there's not many people right now in Transylvania. So I'm having to solo a lot here. It's hard to find any kind of a group. So anyway, you really need to know, it's all about the builds, right? It's all about the passives, it's all about the actives, it's all about the synergy that exists between them all. And I'm going to post some more videos soon. I'm going to post a video with this current build that I'm using. It's got all these various things that are proccing the weakness and hinders. So anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Have any questions? Leave them, and I'll try to answer them as soon as I can. Thanks.